thank you so much for being back with us for the festival, for comedy and so on. We enjoyed very much the German film before Christmas, when we have it in the last one. So you were so essential for us with that film and so on. And by the way, you were already right. The festival in Berlinale was online and we got a prize. You are going to see the film, are you?
Yeah, probably tonight I will go to see the film, and it's true that Romanian cinema has much success. This is already
in Berlinale,
in Berlinale,
in Cannes too, but in Berlinale,
yes,
I
but
think
in Berlinale, I think it's already the third film winning in Berlinale. So you have a very, how to say, Romanian, but also Moldavian film scene is very. Yeah, very active, very good, good mixture of experimental and also mainstream cinema.
Yes,
so this is very interesting for us, and we are trying to connect more still to Berlin and to Romania, to Bucharest and other countries.
Yes, it's an excellent X-ray of a Romanian film, and especially of this Radu Județ film. Do you intend to organize something at the Goethe Institute regarding this film at a certain moment? Maybe during the festival in autumn or something, a meeting or discussion or something?
We have a tradition. This means we have normally during the months of November or December we have the German Film Week in Elvira Popescu. It's 10 days, 7 days, 10 days of new German films. And you're completely right. For this edition, I thought to organize also things with Romanian
success in Berlinale,
successful directors. There's also, you know, Alina Șarban with Gypsy Queen, which had a big success last year.
Huge success, and she's wonderful.
She's wonderful. We are also helping her in her actual work, because it is, as you know, for us also very important to deal with minorities in society. Germans are also in Romanian society minority.
Yes, of course you are.
So, and we are a small minority now, because many of them left since the last 30 years.
They are coming back for usually for holiday. From time to time they are coming.
Coming back from
now
holiday.
I know it's a little bit more complicated, but usually they were coming, and that's nice always to have this family reunion with the old friends staying in here and coming from time to time, and it's I think it's a very nice moment.
You know that Romanians are now the biggest foreign group in Germany. So coming to Germany. Yes, in 2019 there was from no other country that came so many people. And this creates networks, this creates connections, and you're completely right. And I would correct you also a little bit. Also artists are coming back, but because they have interest to perform here, and also to improve situation for artists. We have now, for instance, there's still an exhibition running in the Museum Mare with the Tobias brothers, two twins, two brothers, and they are coming from Brasov, and they left Romania in the 80s already before the fall of the wall and of Ceausescu, and now they came back to perform here. And so we have many different networks with Romanians living in Germany or being in Germany or having left to Germany and coming back interested. So it's a very interesting intercultural cooperation.
And you still have also the language courses in there?
Naturally, we have our language courses, we have them online, we have them now again also present, and we have them also of hybrid forms, so a mixture of these. And this will be partly also be the future, I think. We can't renounce entirely on the presence, the physical presence in language courses, but I think we will try mixtures, hybrid forms, presence, but also online formats. This is really the future of language courses. I'm convinced on it.
I remember while she was presented a prize, Alina Șarban, and she said it was equally difficult for me to learn German and to learn boxing. So I'll always remember that, because it was really, and she was absolutely true. And I met some friends recently, some young doctors, and they followed the lecturing there, and they will so-called perform in Germany. So you have some more Romanian doctors in there.
Exactly,
so
and this is kind of specific things also about people coming from Romania. They're coming from every strait of the society.
Absolutely.
So you have, and you know it also, you had the problem with the season workers last year, the Romanians, but you have also very qualified people going to
lot
Germany.
Of them,
And it is true also, as German is a difficult language for you, Romanian is a difficult language for us. So this is on both sides.
Yes, but you've made some progress, as Lucian
I made some progress.
Yes,
still, I'm not capable to make an interview like this in Romanian, but I don't. I keep the hope that next time it will be so far.
Which is next time.
I'm already writing emails and things like this, and have short conversations. But to be a little bit more complex, it's still complicated. But it's working out.
It's a very nice beginning. Believe me, it's very difficult. Yes, and you do, as we are saying in Romania, you have to learn to be able to learn German. You have to start when you are 3, and I think it's the same thing for Romania. But you see, you succeeded even starting a little bit later. So which other language do you know except?
This is I'm English for sure, German for sure, and then I learned Latin, and this is very useful also for the Romanian language, all about words, where they're coming from, what they mean, but also Italian and French.
And French, because you say that wife is in Marseille. And Dutch.
Dutch, yes.
Wow.
But for a German native speaker and a Dutch native speaker, Dutch is very easy, because it's so close to German, so it's the same origin. It's quite easy.
You still have Sweden.
Sweden, yes, is also a Germanic language, how they say, but it's
because Finnish is already with Hungarian. It's something totally different. So
something very difficult.
Yes. So.
You know, just an anecdote. Because I had also I'm also a language teacher, and when I had to learn to be a language teacher, I had also to learn a very foreign language for 1 week, and this was Hungarian, and this was really difficult.
I see. That's a good
to be in the situation, be in the situation as your pupils are, to learn something which is really
far away from your native language. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a very ingenious way.
It was a good experience.
And it's a good experience.
That makes you treat your students better.
I visited recently the new headquarters of Goethe Institute, and also we are going to have on the 1st of June. So when we are going to broadcast this interview, it's already over that moment. We had a Cine concert. We hope outside. We shall see the weather, how it's going to be, or inside. But I've seen that now you have a hall in there with a fantastic exhibition of maps, by the way, and we can travel all over the world. And Mr. Buga, who organized it, has a very sentimental idea to put down where would you like to get in love, or where you were already in love. You had a love story somewhere on the map of the world and so on. So, but my question was, aren't you going to organize some movie nights also in there? Because from my point of view, I think it's it's not as huge, let's call it, as Elvir Popescu or the Peasant Museum, but I think it's not so small either.
Our exhibition is a very beautiful exhibition. It's about maps and it's about borders. And principally the idea was born during the beginning of the pandemic, because we have seen like borders popped up in a new form. We thought that
new walls,
no borders everywhere. this was one of the reasons why we said, let's have a show, an art show with artworks from artists dealing with maps, with borders, first of all. Secondly, maps are also a way to look at the world. So it's all about center and periphery. It's all about Eurocentrism. So we wanted also to make think people about this. And you mentioned this one artwork, which is really beautiful. It's from Capucine Legros. It's a French-American artist based in Bucharest. And this was also very important for me to have international artists dealing with Romania in this show, who is exhibiting her map from the world where you can put the people you love. So this is a very sentimental way to deal. And it's true, we have different artworks from different artists from different countries, many Romanian artists, also very known artists, Joseph Chirali, Mircea Cantor and others, dealing with these questions about maps. And we are completing this program by some workshops, by our beautiful evening we have on the 1st of June, outside, as you said, and everybody is invited to join us, we hope, so far, and other movies we are showing in this context. Have a look to our Facebook site, look to our website. You will find in detail all the different things we are organizing. But it's a really beautiful show, open till the 13th of June. There is still the long night of the museums, it's the 12th, so everybody can come in our pavilion to have a look to the exhibition.
Traveling for holiday. Yes, you can start there. You can find it on the map.
And we have
maybe
also
just dreaming for a holiday, which is something.
We are dreaming of holidays. I think this is
and especially because during this period also our loved ones were far away, and we couldn't see them, but by our phone and so on and other things. So, but now we can start the trip for a holiday from these maps on. And I think
we have also developed an application, and so with this application you can have a look to these maps on the ground of the courtyard of the Goethe Institute, and you can travel through, in a cultural way, through Germany. But let me say, this is also why it is so fantastic that you are organizing this festival and this week of Swedish comedy films. We have to keep being optimistic, to live again, to smile again, because it was really hard the last year for everyone, I think.
Yes, with the mask it's a little bit more difficult. But we can have a mask with a smile, why not? But,
but it's
not the same, We thank you so much, and waiting for your films also, and so we can meet also in that hall, the new hall, to see films. Even
sure. Just come along. We're looking forward.
I'm impatient to be there to see a film. Thank you so much, Joachim.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.